The all-new facelifted 2025 Ford Maverick in the Lariat trim, one of 5 trims here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. Let's go ahead and dive in so we don't waste your guys' time. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe to really help us. We appreciate it. Now, one of 5 trims. This is the Lariat trim with the 502A equipment package, and we're going to talk about some optional equipment added on as well. Just to clarify some things for you guys, 5 trims, lowest trim is XL, next one up is XLT, then we have the Lariat, that's in this video, then we have the Tremor, and a new trim to the trims of the Mavericks is the Lobo, L-O-B-O, and that's coming in fairly earlier 2025, okay? Now, what are the engines or powertrains that you get in each trim? In the XL, a standard powertrain of a 2.5 liter hybrid, that gives you 191 horsepower with 155 pounds-feet of torque. In the XLT, Lariat, and the Tremor, along with the Lobo, you have the option of getting a 2.0 liter EcoBoost or the 2.5 liter hybrid engine, okay? You also have the option of front wheel drive or all wheel drive. In this exact one in the video, we got a 2.0 liter EcoBoost 8-speed automatic transmission that pushes 238 horsepower with 275 pounds-feet of torque, okay? So keep that in mind. If you have also the 2.0 liter with the 4K package, 4K towing package, you get that in both. You get a total max capacity of towing for 4,000 pounds. If you don't have the 4K towing package, you're getting a 1,500 pound towing capacity. Best advice here at Vagabond Builds, get the 4K towing package. Doesn't matter which engine, 2.5 liter or 2.0 liter EcoBoost, okay? Now, let's talk what's new on the front end, okay? So don't waste your guys' time. Headlights are new from the 2024 over to the 2025. Bumper fascia is going to be different with regards to the extra plastic coming up here. That's where they kind of get rid of that extra headlight space here. Different design on the front grille. And because of 502A equipment package, we're getting front bumper sensors and the lower fascia itself, complete different cuts here with regards to no recovery hooks, as well as the lower grille in the matte black plastic, finishing off that high gloss. Now, this does have a blacked out package, or a dark shade package, or what they call it. So what does that add? It just blacks out and adds black gloss paint on, for example, the front grille, your emblem, the lower trim piece. You get the stickers on top of the hood, okay? So don't let that fool you guys from different trims, as well as the 360 panoramic camera, okay? Now let's go ahead and shoot over to the side and check out the side of the 2025 with the blacked out package. What does this come with? Dimensions 200 inches in length, 73 inches in width, 70 inches in height with 121 inch ground clearance, okay? MPG's 22 city on this exact one, 30 highway with a 25 combined with a 16.8 gallon gas tank size. If you do have the hybrid option, everyone, the 2.5 liter hybrid, you're getting a 13.8 gallon gas tank size. So again, 2 different gas tanks. Now let's drop down to the wheel area, okay? These are added options as well, all right? I believe around $1,700. The tire is a Goodyear Wrangler tire, and that's a Territory HT coming in at 225, 55, 19. Suspension system is standard shock spring strut suspension. Lariat with the matte black plastic emblem. The Lariat is in the high gloss black. Side mirror, high gloss black with your 360 panoramic camera. For the exterior paint color, if anybody wants to know, it's called the Azure Gray Metallic. You get the smart access keyless fob entry, as well as blacked out trim around the windows. And up top, your top panel is blacked out. So it's painted with the optional added moonroof, okay? Coming over to the rear end of the bed area, all right? Remember, pretty much the same from the 2024. Tail lights, pretty much the same, but again, the blacked out package does put in some black inside the housing of that tail light, okay? Rear bumper fascia, pretty much the same. We got bumper sensors, 4K towing package, don't forget, all right? Best advice to anybody. Up top, we got the blacked out Ford emblem, backup camera, and the handle there for your tailgate. Shooting over to the lower end, Folsom Lake Ford. That's where we're at in Folsom, California, and we'd like to give a shout out and the thanks to Folsom Lake Ford for providing us this beautiful Maverick. So guys, if you guys find yourselves in the area or the greater Sacramento area, shoot over to these guys and they have a great team to spend the time for the ins and outs of what you guys need, okay? Now let's go over to the bed real quick. Bed, what do we got? On the left-hand side, we have an inverter. Also, you can turn on your LED lights, some strap-down hooks there. We got some rails going across, and on the right-hand side, we have a little bit of cubby room, right, for tools like flatheads and things of that sort. Ford emblem on the front side of that bed. Some, again, more strap-down hooks, and then electrical rear glass with the brake light right over that, okay? Now that we're pretty much done talking about the powertrain, showing you guys the exterior and what's new, let's go ahead and show you guys what's new in the 2025 interior. Now, before we continue with the interior, if you find yourself in Sacramento, California, or the greater Sacramento area, and you guys need some passenger van rentals for the friends and family for places like San Francisco, Lake Tahoe, Yosemite, Napa Valley Wine Country, and so much more. Guys, check out the link in the description below and rent your guys' vans from Vagabond Van Rentals and help us out. We appreciate you guys. Now let's bring to you guys the interior of the 2025 Ford Maverick and what's new so we don't waste your time. This 13-inch screen, beautiful, touch sensitive, and because you have your temperature controls defrosting button down here now, it actually changes up the buttons here. And we're gonna show you guys that in another video with regards to old versus new comparison. Check that out at Vagabond Builds. Also, the driver cockpit cluster screen, full digital, no more manual gauges, all right? Other than the fact that you got your fuel on the right and your temperature controls on the left, but everything else is pretty much digital, okay? But other than that, not much else is different, but let's still bring over the 2025 Ford Maverick to you guys, Lariat. I'm gonna open up the door panel. That's what it looks, Bang & Olufsen sound system with the 502A equipment package, controls to your windows, switches, and your side mirrors. You got your opening and unlock lock buttons. Those side mirrors do come heated as well, okay? On the left-hand side of the manual steering column, we have your lighting button for the bed, your front lights, tail lights, so forth. And then we have the trailer brake system. Steering wheel does come with that leather wrapped on the right-hand side. That's the way you're gonna control that digital cluster with the buttons. You can actually go right and left for modes. You have up to 5 modes. Okay, then the interface slightly changes. Sport, normal, eco, and slippery mode. Okay, we're gonna leave it in normal mode. As well as you can go through your info cards. Let's go ahead and go through that. Show you guys for status information, vehicle maintenance. We can go lower than that. Navigation. Let's show you guys what that looks like. You can go my home. You can control all that from here, okay? Now, we can mess around with a little bit more, but you have the voice recognition, phone call buttons on the left-hand side, crash warnings, cruise control, and your media volume control buttons. Behind that steering wheel, we have the windshield wiper lever, also the signal light lever on the left. Over to the 13.1-inch screen. Wanted to show you guys what the full navigation screen looks like. Love this because it's actually keeping up with higher model trucks from Ford, like the F-150 or the F-250's big, nice screens with the navigation, as well as you guys can see, the Series XM. Okay, we're gonna go back home. We got the split screen. We go over to the features, show you guys driver assistance, towing, and whatnot. Go back home. We go over to the apps. The apps will show you guys, find mobile apps, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, YouTube. And then we go back over to settings, and we got more settings to mess around with. Your clock, your vehicle, general, display, and whatnot, okay? Now, dropping lower than that, we have the temperature controls, heated steering wheels, heated seats in the Lariat 502A package, defrosters, heated side mirror controls. Lower than that, the vents with the camera button. Okay, that's what your camera system is going to look like. Bird's eye view. Love that. If you want some advice, go with the 360 panoramic camera and the bumper sensors because they help you out and it's very nice to have. Media controls as well. Dropping down, engine start, stop, 12-volt outlet here, as well as the control for your back window, USB-C, USB-A, wireless charging pad, some more places for your phone and personal belongings. Cup holders, this is what your 2025 key fob is going to look like, and you can actually start the engine with your key fob, as well as your rotary knob for the shifting of the transmission, parking brake button, engine on-off, traction control, and some more cubby room. Center console, Very simple, straight to the point. This driver's seat does come electric controlled. Passenger seat is not electric controlled, okay? The seats don't really change much. They just have an engraved Maverick into the top of that backrest. In front of that passenger seat, we have non-lockable glove compartment, very nice and big. Up top, as I mentioned, manual visor with your added option sunroof, okay? Tilt and slide sunroof or moonroof, whatever you like to call it. Now let's go ahead and show you guys the second row seating. Second row seat now, let's go ahead and see what it has to offer back here for the 2025 Ford Maverick. We got the bench seat looking same of the front seats. Let's go ahead and lift this. You got a lot of room for tools and personal belongings like straps and all that good stuff. Drop this down. Armrest with nice big cup holders back here. Shout out to Ford for doing that. And also pull this belt here, and this actually drops back, and we got our tire situation going on, the speaker system for the Bang & Olufsen, and just hard, raw controls. Very nice and easy to change if things break. Super cool. Let's go ahead and jump in and do a space test. I'm about 6 feet 2 inches, everyone. I have to say, for a small compact pickup truck, this is more than enough. You get the 4K towing package. You got 4,000 pounds of towing capacity, great MPG, as well as space back here, okay? And I have to say, comparing this to the new Tacomas, you get a lot more room back here, okay? And I know I'm gonna get a lot of heat for that, but again, a lot of room, and these things are selling like hotcakes. In front, we got pockets, one on each side, USB-C plugins, and an inverter. Now, as we like to do here at Vagabond Builds, we like to drop that MSRP sticker. The price tag coming in at $41,000 and some change. What do you guys think for this equipment? 502A Lariat in the 2025 new look. Leave it in the comment section below. We'd like to dialogue with you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out our other videos at Vagabond Builds for other year makes and models of all manufacturers. Thank you, and God bless you.